So congratulations, you've taken the first step to keeping active over the festive period. I'm going to cover some exercises with a little bit of Christmas tinge to them. So earrings are optional, or hats, whatever you like to do. You might want to have the balance pads if you've got some of those handy. They're always useful to do some of the arm work on. And also if you just want the weighted balls. Okay, so to start off with, I want to make sure that you're not going into any pain. So any extra pain, if you're already in pain, that's one thing, but don't go into any extra pain. If you get any issues, just skip over that exercise and do the next one. Okay, so we're going to start off by getting into our nice neutral position. So up nice and tall. So feel like helium balloon, just pulling us up right from the back of the head, not from the front. Remember, it's the back of the head, keeping that nice and tall. We're just going to soften those knees. We're going to think about the weight in between, under the feet. So if we take our weight over to one side and then over to the other side, we're going to come into the middle of those 2 points. We're going to go back onto the heels, back onto the balls of the toes, and again come into those points. We're going to come out to the outside, to the inside of the feet, and again spread the weight across. So we're thinking about those 3 points: ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, and the heel, as usual, on both feet, nice and even there. Okay, so we're just going to get the pelvis in the right position. So we're going to tuck under, oh, the tree's getting in the way, and back again. So we're putting out the bottom, we're tucking it under. So nothing else moves, it's just the bottom that's tucking under and back again. So find those 2 points as the extremes, and we're going to come and find that little point in the middle where we're nice and neutral there. Okay, so shoulders down and open. Open out that necklace, show it off. Okay, and also make sure your chin's back. Sorry, the other thing is just making sure your chin's back so we're not leaning out like this. Puts an awful lot of pressure on the back doing that. So just make sure that the chin comes backwards. Super. So we should be in our nice and neutral position now. So let's think about that engaging the centre. So breathing in to prepare. Breathing out, just bring up that hammock from front to back, just up to 25-30%, that's it. Or we can think about the low slung belt. So breathing out nice and slowly, engaging that low slung belt right underneath the belly button to make sure that that is engaged. We're going to keep it engaged all the way through. Okay, so let's get some shoulders exercise going. So we're just going to raise the shoulders up and release them down. Nice and slowly, small movements to start off with, building up. Okay, so if you feel a little bit crunching in there, just make sure that the shoulders are nice and wide. So instead of coming into the neck, we want to keep them out of the neck. That's great. So up and down, breathing in as we go up, breathing out as we come down. So just warming up those shoulders. Probably don't do an awful lot for shoulders these days, so just be careful and do small movements. Okay, we're going to change that into rolls. So we're going to go forwards and up and back and down. Forwards and up and back and down. So breathing in as we go up, breathing out as we come down. Lovely. So just getting those shoulder blades rolling around the ribs beautifully. Bigger movements if you can now, just to get some lovely movement around there. We don't do enough for shoulders, do we? Good stuff. Okay. All right, let's bring your shoulders down. So they should be nice and low now. So we're going to do some arm circles. So we're going to just bring the arms up to 90 degrees. Keeping those ribs down. So remember that spring, we're going to keep that down into the hips. We're going to come up and round and back again. So breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. So each time I want you to go up a bit higher with your arms and a bit higher with your ribs. So we should really get some nice air in there. It's one of the good things that we don't do enough is breathe. Who knew? So breathing in, nice air coming out. Lovely. Stretching up the ceiling, almost catching the ceiling. Whoops. Coming back down. Lovely. Last one. Good. And release it. Okay, if you want to get rid of the balls, then do. So this time we're going to go up and we're going to reach as high as we can. So we're going to reach up. So if we're trying to get that mixed spice off the top of the shelf and run down again. Or maybe we're thinking about putting that the star on the Christmas tree. Lifting right up and back down again. Good, and again. Breathing in, nice big breath, and out. Last one, breathing in and out. Good, lovely. All right, so if you just want to roll those shoulders just to loosen off anything that might have got a little bit stiff there. We're going to start a little bit of leg work. So we'll just do a little bit of walking, but we're on a spot. We're not going out in the cold. We're not going to muffle up. So all we need to do is have a little walking here. So it's a heel raise, just one heel raise with the knee coming forward. So the knee comes forward over the second toe and back down again. So putting some pressure through that middle, that second toe, and coming back down so that your hips stay still. And the other one the same, just check that you can just see the inside of your foot as you go out. We're going to alternate. So pushing through the ball of the foot. And again, so you can see my hips aren't moving. So nice little walking exercise here. Really roll down through your foot. Get a lovely movement in all those toes and joints in the foot. And also to get the ankle working too. Lovely. If you want to add some arms, we're just going to bring them up to 90 degrees. And as we drop down to the knee, back up, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and in. And if you want to, we can come up onto our toes. Again, take a position that's good for you. You can do this all sitting down, apart from your legs. Do your arms though. Sitting down. And if you feel you need a little bit of support, you can just do one arm, one leg. Sorry, one arm, one leg at a time. Or just the arms, or just the legs. So we're doing nice toy soldier arms. Pretend you're a nice toy soldier on duty. Doing a nice movement there. Okay, last one. Coming back and releasing that off. If you need to do some rolls of the shoulders, then do. Your legs should be starting to get warmed up. We're going to do a little bit more for that. So we're doing an awful lot of sitting and standing, I'm sure, moving from one seat to another, that is, over the Christmas period. So I want to sort of think about standing and sitting. So we're going to stand up nice and tall. We're just going to drop the bottom down. So keeping those knees out as we did with the walking and bringing it back up. So we're just keeping our back up fairly upright. We're going to go down, squeezing the glutes as we come back up. So going down and squeezing. So if you need to, we need to tuck the bottom under. If I've told you you need to do that, then please do. Any adaptations that I've asked you to do, please do. So this is just a quarter squat. So you can't go too far down. So I'm not trying to bend the back. A lot of people think that's bending and squatting. It's actually the knees. So bringing the knees down and back up again. Good, lovely. If you want to, you can always add some arms. You can have the weighted balls as well, just to give a bit of extra cardio. Always good as well. Lovely. So 2 more there. Good, lovely. So shake off the legs if they need to be, shake off the arms if they need to be. Okay, so coming back to our neutral position, up nice and tall from the head, soften knees, centre engaged. I'm going to just come out to a little wider squat. So keeping the knees out over that second toe. And we're going to cradle baby Jesus. So we're going to go round to one side, coming back, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. So do a nice little twist here. So it's almost, we've got a rod down the back. We're just twisting around it. So breathing out and in. Lovely. Keeping those knees out. Good. Breathing out, breathing in. Lovely. One more each side. Breathing out and out. Lovely. Release the arms. Come back up into standing. If you can't do it in squat, you can do it without the squat, not a problem. So coming back into our neutral position. We're now going to do some side bends. So I want to think about 4 points. So there's 4 points on the Northern Star. 4 points is what we need to do. So start off with we're breathing in, lifting up the ribs, and over we go. Only go as far as you can. Don't try and push it. Breathing in there, breathing out, coming back. See if we can do them alternating. Breathing in and out. Breathing in there and out. So when we're doing this, we're trying to think about being in two planes of glass. So we're not actually curving or curling. It can be too easy to come up and go over. We're not trying to do that. Just trying to slide our arm down towards our knee and coming back up. So keep going. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Out we go. Breathing in there, breathing out to come back up. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of extra to that. So breathing in and out. Hold it there for breath in. Breathing out, we're going to bring our arm over. So another stretch, a stretch down here. Breathing in, breathing out, coming back. So breathing in, lifting up the ribs. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Again, breathing in and out again. Lovely. So breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Other side. Forgetting what I'm doing here. It's because I haven't got you there to help me. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Last one. And out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Lovely. Okay. So if you need any rolls, then do. I'm going to do a little bit for the legs now. So we're going to see if we can do this. If you need a little support, then by all means do use that. You know what you can do. So just help yourself by giving a support if you need to. So we're going to take all the weight over to one side. We're going to point to the North Star and coming back. So we're just going to point and come back. You can drag your foot across if that's more stable for you, if that feels better, or you can just point it at the end and point it back. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to also go backwards. So we're going to take the leg backwards, so standing up nice and tall. So nice and tall leg, straight and back, straight and back. So we're going to add those two together. So we're going to go forward and back and forward. And if you don't need to point on the floor, then we can just go forward and back. That's how stable you are. Again, you can have just a chair just to hold on to just in case. Just making sure you can work that one. Good. Okay, last one. Coming back to the standing. Go on to the other side. You don't have to turn around, just stay where you are. So nice and tall. Okay, so we're going to go forward again and middle. So breathing out and in, breathing out and in. Lovely. Okay, let's see if we can add the backward movement. This might be different. Both sides can be quite different sometimes. So just taking it back, so keeping upright, just squeezing the glute as you go back. Lovely. Okay, let's add that together. So again, we can point or drag. And if you don't have to, we can go from front to back, front to back. Lovely. Just getting glute muscles working. Can be very big muscles. They need a lot of working. So forward and back. Last one. Okay, just walk it out there. Okay, we're going to do some side work this time. So again, we're going to take the weight over to one side. And this time we're going to take the leg out to the side. So I want you to lead with the heel and back. So out to the side and back. Now if you're up for it, we can make half of a snow angel. We're going to go out and back. If you want to, just hold on, don't worry. If you only want to do the arms, that's fine. If you only want to do the legs, that's fine. It's not a problem. Just want to lead with the heel if you can. Good. Last one. Fabulous. Okay, just walk it out. The muscles are starting to get a bit tight now, I think. Okay, we're going to go over to the other side. So take the weight over to the other side. And again, going to take the heel out to the side. So we're going to keep that hip down. We're not trying to hitch it. We're squeezing the side glute this time as we go out, breathing out and in, out and in again. If you need to, you can drag or you can just spot, just tap, that's fine. Okay, and again on Snow Angel or Harry Worth, if you're that era. So breathing in and out. Good. Lovely. 2 more. Nearly there. Good, lovely. Just walk that out. Okay, so we're going to just do some stretches. Obviously you don't want to exercise without doing stretches afterwards. So if you want to have a chair there, you can do. If you can do it freestanding, that's fine as well. So we're just going to do a little bit of weighted bow to start off with, whereby we're softening the knees, keeping the head nice and tall, starting in neutral. I'm going to go over, bending at the hips and back. Now I can feel that in my hamstrings. You probably will as well. So going down and back. Lovely. Down and back. Good. Now to stretch those a little bit more, what we want to do is to straighten the one leg, bend the other leg, and we'll do it again. Again, if you need to have a hold on, then do. That's not a problem. Just make sure your hips don't twist, they keep nice and straight to the front, so headlights are still shining to the front. Breathing out and in. So squeezing the glutes as you come up, a bit like we were doing in the squats. And sitting on the chair and coming up, standing. Good. Okay, let's change that over. So left leg straight, right leg bent. Going to come over again. And over. Stretching that leg. Good. Okay, one more. Okay, so this time we're going to take our leg back quite a way. I'm going to do the calf stretch. This should be stretching at the bottom of the leg now. So keep a stretch like that. If you're able to, and if you'd like to, you can make it into a more dynamic stretch by coming up onto that second toe and back down. Just making sure the heel is out so that you're actually nice and in those tram lines. And nice and parallel there. Keeping those hips to the front. Lovely. You can just stay there, that's not a problem, just stay there. Okay, so when we finish that, we're going to lean backwards. So get a nice sort of stretch here. This should stretch the upper thigh, and if we want to, we can do. We're going to bring both arms up and have a nice little back stretch as well. Lovely. Good, and release that off. So we'll do it until it starts to release. I'm going to come and change over the other leg. So start off with the calf stretch, the bottom of the leg to start off with. Headlights forward, just making sure you haven't twisted yourself. And again, if you'd like to, you can come up onto the toe and back. It's a little bit more dynamic. Sometimes it's a nicer thing if you can balance, but it's sometimes difficult to balance. Again, you can use the chair. Don't feel you've got to not use the chair. Lovely. Okay, so this time we're going to pop that down. Stand up nice and tall. Really feel the stretch across the other front of the thigh this time. We're going to come up and stretch backwards. A lovely stretch backwards. Breathing in there. A good stretch if you can. It's quite hard in this position. Lovely, and we're coming back and releasing that off. Okay, standing up. So this time we will probably need a chair. We're going to do the thighs. So take the ankle, tuck it under. If you find that hard on your knees, you can always take it further back so that your knee opens a little bit. So taking the thigh backwards is fine. If you can't grab your ankle, if you've got a trainer on or something, that's fine. You can grab in that, or you can put a loop round and grab it from there. So just stretching that out again until it releases. Okay, and then the other side. So grabbing the ankle, tucking up, and we're almost there. Just let that nicely relax. See it, mine sort of ends up going, sort of releasing a little bit. Good. Okay, so releasing that off. Okay, so let's just get some oxygen back in. So breathing out, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Now if you want to go up onto your toes, you can do. Breathing in and out. Lovely, last one. Breathing in and out. Lovely, well done. Give yourself a little clap. So just make sure you try and do this every day, every other day, just to keep up the muscles and to keep them active and working. You'll probably feel a little bit more energised if you do it as well. So all remains for me to say is have a lovely Christmas. I'm wishing you a healthy new year and take care.